All right, we're gonna clap it up. We're clapping up, man. Peace and blessings, Mbbwrld family. We are now mic'd up. The world asleep, or we're waking them up by making noise in the 518. We're Mbbwrld. I'm Mbbwrd. To the left of me is Mbbtia. Mbbwrld diagonal for me, and we got Diddo across from me. How you feeling, brother?
I'm chilling. How y'all, man?
Man, I can't complain, man. We got a good interview coming up. I fuck with the music, so I think this is gonna be a good one. The people got to see what you got going on, man. So talk to us a little bit about who you are and like
how long
what
you
got
been
you
doing
started?
music for?
Yeah,
I've been doing music for a while, since like I say 2018, 2019. I started doing music with my brother Pac. Shout out Pac with the Glock, by the way. That's my brother. That's my heart right there. That man, me and him really been through the trenches together and really was grinding doing this music shit. So definitely shout out to my brother. But
yeah, gotta give flowers. Not too many people get flowers out here, man. Gotta give flowers. That's love, bro. You got
to. Definitely got to, because giving flowers while they alive, it means something. It definitely means something. Because if you don't give it to them while they alive, then if you give it to them when they dead, it ain't really gonna matter.
And I see that a lot. A lot of people will wait to give love, because in the beginning, because we're all living now, so when you see somebody from your same city doing something you want to do, it kind of puts that competition inside you. It's just a natural human thing. What?
Trust issues.
Trust issues.
And
that's
people,
envy.
you gotta stay loyal.
You gotta stay loyal, and like, so when you're doing big moves out in your city, there's gonna be people that stray away. So you gotta give flowers, because if you don't, and they pass, bro, what's that left? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. So we're gonna get a little bit into his music. Diddo got some fire. I fuck with his music selection of how he chooses his beats, and he's got a dope flow on it. So we're gonna show you guys a little bit of style of his music, and then we're gonna get into the interview. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
Let's go.
It's Crossfinger.
I like this.
Yeah, right? I told you, you got some shit.
If you know the sample to this, it's nostalgic. See? This is Mojo.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sample, it brings back so many memories.
It do. Yeah.
I did this with Mike Miller, by the way. Shout out Mike Miller, man.
Yeah, man. I seen the Wolf visuals on that fire.
Yeah, facts.
You know what's funny?
That's a little bit about Diddo.
It's a clip. It's a part in this video where we was in the store and we shot from the camera.
Yeah.
Feel me? We shot from like the security camera right here.
Oh, that's
that part was his idea.
Yeah, might not. He's bro. So
he is he's a creative genius.
I'll tell you, bro, and that's real shit. And
because I don't really shoot videos like that. So when I first started shooting videos and I shot this one with Mike, it changed everything for me.
Wow, I gave you an open understanding.
Shout out El Shaddai, by the way, because he shot my first video for All Talk. Because that shit, I didn't put it out yet, but it's coming out. I forgot what day.
It's coming soon though.
But yeah, it's definitely
y'all be on the
soon.
wait for that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Soon, you know that.
I forgot what day, because we've been pushing it back for so long because of me not knowing how to put shit out on YouTube. So it's like I'm still learning by myself to do it. I've been learning to try to do this shit, but with the team that I got now, hopefully we get this shit out and we get it done.
Yeah, so what's it? So, I mean, we kind of spoke on a little bit, like, you know, when you were doing stuff by yourself, but now being on teams, you know what I mean? Like, what's it like from being an independent artist to now kind of working with collective like-mindeds in a sense? And, like, how does that help your career?
It helps because now you got an invoice. Now you got somebody that is going to critique you and make sure you on your top tier. They're going to make sure that you on point no matter what.
Because at this point now they're investing. You feel
exactly.
What I'm saying?
So now they like, all right, so now we putting the money in for to go into the studio.
Yep.
We help you with the videos. You know, we standing by you at every show. We making sure we get the footage. We backing you. So it's like they want to see how much you grow. They want to see how you could take these little pebbles and turn them into big mountains.
I like that though, and I speak on that. I like when we speak on something like this because it sounds like, you know, investing into yourself, but also finding like-minded people who believe in you as well. It's so important to this because we all try to go about it alone, and like when you go through things alone, it becomes like that's where the competition, the envy, the jealousy, because you see other people. At the end of the day, we're all humans, bro. We all want a family, bro. That's how we're trained. We all had a tribe before families. It was tribes. You feel what I'm saying? We've all had our people. So now it's like when you do shit alone, that's how you get in your head. You feel me? So I could definitely see how that takes it back. Because when I work with my team, my family, you know what I mean? It's like we go through hardships and I'm like, bro, we got this. Because at the end of the day, we're coming together now. You feel what I'm saying?
And I feel like when I look at family, I look at it as like feudal Japan. I look at it as like clans. Feel me?
Yeah,
like,
real shit.
We
real
a clan. We a whole united clan against other people. Feel me? And it's not like we going against other people for the benefit of destruction. We going against it because these people are in the way of creation. Feel me? So it's not like I'm not going against nobody. Ain't no competition with nobody. I got love for everybody in this city.
Okay.
So it's like, you got to look at it as putting down all the cards on the table so that way you can look at all the opportunities that you got left. Because once you do that, then you're going to be like, all right, bet. Now I could do this and then I could do that at the same time and make sure that I can also take care of the fam.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy. But you have to have some type of organization to be able to sit back and weigh your options out. A lot of people can't think for themselves. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of people on this world that, like, you know, they see something and they gain emotions off that and they go off that. But, like, that's a good point. You have to sit back, weigh out your options, weigh out what you can and can't do, how your life is moving. But in order to do that, you got to be tapped into yourself, know your circumstances, be mentally focused enough to know that you got to backtrack sometimes to get forward. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, speaking about, you spoke about being a part of two groups, right? It's two. Why don't you speak a little bit about who those groups are and like how they've helped you?
The first group I was ever a part of was Cerebus Records. Now, Cerebus Records was founded by Frost McTana. Free Frost, by the way. It's Frost, the loopy one, which is my other manager.
Wow.
DJ Good Life.
Okay.
Nami Rose, which is the singer.
Yep.
She is phenomenal, by the way. When y'all hear her, oh my God. When y'all hear her songs and y'all hear her projects that's about to come out, it's going to be great.
Wow. Shout out to Nami, man.
Pac with the Glock, ISO, Key Glow, Quay. It's a whole lot. So it's like, it's a whole lot of us. So I don't think of us as a gang. I don't think of us as none of that. I think of us as family. This ain't something that was mashed together. This wasn't people coming together and be like, oh, we just gonna do this. This was something that all of us wanted to contribute to, and we started pushing each other to it.
Like-minded individuals coming together that all had the same goal and put something towards it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what building a family is. You feel what I'm saying?
That's our mission.
That's our mission. You feel me? So to hear another collective doing that, you feel what I'm saying? That's beautiful. And why don't you talk about the Cave Collective a little
And the
bit?
Cave Collective, that came about with 80, feel me? And shout out to 80G, by the way. Definitely shout out to 80G. That's my other manager, by the way. And with that going on, the Cave Collective is just, like you said, like-minded individuals coming together to make music and make a difference. We just trying to do something that's different. We just trying to be inspirational. And that's what 80 was always telling me about. He was like, yo, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody step in your way. Don't let nobody push you, because that push is always going to come from him, and it's always going to come from the fam. And no matter what, just stay in your lane and just always stay you.
Damn. And that's funny too, like 80 would give me a lot of talks too on that same type of time, and like he has a very good sense of like self. Like you gotta trust yourself and everything like that. And like having those type of talks are big. You feel what I'm saying? So like, and that just speaks on having the right people around you, just motivation. It doesn't have to be like this huge task to be done. A simple conversation to get your mindset back on the straight point, because we all go through shit. We're all humans. You feel what I'm saying? Some days are up, some days are down, but to have a solid team around you is important. So like, getting into more of the music, like what kind of started you get like your whole drive for rapping? Like what made you say, fuck it, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna put myself out there and I'm gonna make some different music?
It all started after me and Pac was going to the studio, and we just kept going back and back, and I just kept listening to it. And after a while, it got to a point where I was sitting in the living room and I just kept writing shit. Writing shit. And my mom was like, if you gonna do this, you gonna do this for real.
You gonna do it. You gotta do it.
Ain't no
shit.
talking about it. Ain't no.
Do you got like
you
a
gonna
notebook
see
still? Do you got like a notebook still?
Yeah, it's at my mom's house actually.
Oh, that's fire. That's
shit.
fire. Do you fuck with like? Do you like writing or typing more when you're as far as when you're like making music, or does it really not matter to you?
It don't really matter to me. Like mostly, I got my phone with me always, so I'm always typing on my phone. So I'd rather put it in my notes. But back then, it was always yo, with a pen, with a pad, write it down. Make sure we don't forget it. And it was always Pac always pushing me. He was always putting that shit in my head, drilling that shit in my head. Literally like, don't forget it, because I got ADHD.
Yeah.
So I tend to always lose track and always lose focus.
Real shit.
It was always him. It was always everybody that was always around me. My cousins, always.
Don't forget this.
They like, yo, listen. Make sure you do this.
They heard it right now. Like, yo, real shit.
It was
Yo,
just always drilling it into my head. So it's shout out to everybody. Just a big shout out to everybody.
It sounds like you got a lot of love around you, bro. Not only comes from being loyal, being real, and being who you are, and like it seems like you're a genuine person. And in a world like this, bro, it's not easy. You feel what I'm saying? There's always gonna be outside sources happening like that. So what helps you stay 10 toes in whatever you're doing? You know, keeping that drive, keeping that focus, and making sure none of the negatives get in your way of what you want for your dreams.
My son changed a lot.
Wow.
Having Zyreek was
The answer.
a big realization for me. It made me realize that I had to grow up.
Wow.
Because it was at one point that I was being so childish and I was just doing shit, just going around, just being wild and dumb. And it was like, once I had him, it was like, yo, wake up.
Yeah.
Reality's calling.
Damn.
It's time to wake up, Deshaun. You gotta pay attention now.
Wow.
And now that he's 4 and he goes to the studio with me, and all talk, if y'all peep it, it's gonna be at the end of the video. But at the end of all talk, he's in the video.
Really?
That's how in tune Zyreek is with my music.
Wow.
If he was here with me right now, he could rap my lyrics
Damn.
to any song.
Damn.
Any song, guaranteed. I guarantee money. Any song to any top fan.
That's love.
My son can out rap you any lyric.
Wow. That's big,
And he's
bro.
4. He's 4.
Damn.
So is this gonna be your first performance at February 4th?
Yeah, this is gonna be my first performance.
Wait, this is gonna be your
MBB.
first?
Nah, not my first
okay,
performance, but this is
okay.
gonna be my first performance performing with y'all.
Yeah, and
'Cause
so
I was trying to get on
Exactly,
the last
at
one,
the
but
last
one.
there was a
yeah.
lot of complications going on, so it was just me and him, me and Reezy talked it out, and he was
Yeah.
like, you know what, forget it. He was like, you know, it's gonna be a lot more events going on, so just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah,
We're gonna get it done.
And that's the type of time we're on, because I believe on like whatever is meant to be will be. And look where we're at right now on a podcast about to perform February 4th. So like, talk to us about like your expectations for the concert. Like, what are you gonna leave the fans with? Like, what the people that are coming to watch real quick? You know what I mean? What can they expect from Diddo?
Dropping something new.
Okay.
Diddo is dropping a new track
Yeah.
February 4th. And I will be performing it that day. I will have a whole team in the building.
W
So
promotion. W
Mbbwrld Part
promotion.
2.
it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot.
Wow.
Trust me.
That's smart though. You're dropping, you're performing and dropping the song on the same. That's fire, bro. Yo, and listen, yo, we as a 518 in general, we got to start making better plays like this. Like that's smart promotion, bro. It's gonna be a huge event, a huge artist dropping a huge track, performing it, and then nigga, everybody's gonna tap in, bro.
Plus,
W
I'm gonna
promotion.
be shouting out my new mixtape that I'm about to drop. It's called the Lost Lover Boy Mixtape.
Perfect.
And it's something that I've been working on for a little minute.
Wow.
And it's something different for me because it kind of got my flow, but also it shows a more vulnerable side, I would say, because it shows the person that was shielded by his heart, but then was broken. For me.
You know, they say that like sometimes you gotta allow yourself to be vulnerable, so that way people can really see what you go through. Because as men, bro, you know we gotta be perfect. We gotta make sure everything's tip top shape. We're the protectors. We're this. You feel what I'm saying? But as men, sometimes when we do allow ourselves to be vulnerable, that's when our best shit comes out. Music-wise, our expression, it comes out the best. Feel me? Allowing your people to know what you're really going through allows them to really tap in and know who you are. You feel what I'm saying? So to hear that word vulnerability, it's good. And
Don't be scared
makes
of
me
that
want to
word.
listen to it because now I'm curious. You feel me? You got me curious. So that's fire. You said it was Lost Lover Boy?
The Lost Lover Boy
The
Mixtape.
Lost Lover. Damn, make sure you guys tune in. Do you know when that's dropping or do you not know yet?
It's dropping March 17th, which is actually my mom's birthday. It's dropping on St. Patrick's
Damn,
Day, so-
W. Yo, nigga, you gonna do good, bro. I like the moves that you're making. So I actually had this question too. So you have an 8 and a 3 in your name, Diddo Moving, right? So where does that 8 and that 3 come from?
What's that 8 stand?
That come from I don't want to say too much, but that come from that gangster. That come from that GC. That's something that's from the streets for me. That's A-Trade gangster. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's been
Hey, we learning.
with me. So For me.
Damn. Okay. I
Shout out to the
fuck with
Lows
that.
too, by the way. Shout out my Lows, man.
It sounds like you're definitely loyal to what you do and you stand on what you stand on as a man. You feel me? So like, when things don't go with your way, but you stick to what you are and who you are, how do you deal with those situations? Like, how do you deal with that?
I try to deal with them by myself most times, and it's like the people that's around me, they know. I always try to go about it by myself, but they always try to be like, "Yo, don't do this alone.
Yeah.
Don't do it alone."
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah.
And that's what they always tell me.
Yeah.
They always
It's
tell me
hard
never.
to ask
They
for
always
help,
tell me
though,
that, but it's like at the same time, I always try to push myself, and I always try to guarantee myself that everything gonna be alright, no matter what, through ups and downs, left, right, me falling down a hill, all that.
But you gotta remember everything can be all right and even better with people around you.
Yeah, and Javard made up a good point. He said sometimes it's hard to ask for help, but
You don't want to sometimes.
and I feel like I agree. Like we can all know what that feels like. You know, damn, like we want to make sure we're our best selves at all times. But I feel like, bro, sometimes like I know me. Like sometimes I go through shit that no funny shit. Like if I stayed to myself, I would get lost and like the demons would win,
You
bro.
go
If
crazy.
I,
You
feel what I'm
get stuck
saying?
inside
Like,
your head.
and I feel like that's what society wants us. They want us to stay in our head. They want us to develop all these problems internally and not express them, so that way something dramatic can happen. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm a believer where when it's hard, you got to push through that and try. So like I'm the type, bro, when I'm going through something and I know like internally like I cannot function how I normally would with this going on by myself, I call into my people, bro, and it's I don't feel no way about it because that shit is refreshing afterwards. Having and then you could probably relate to that, having a collective, a team that really like is there for you when there's certain shit that you don't understand, but they can guide you a little bit in that. It's probably like a refresher, bro. It's
Definitely,
you know
because
what I
my
mean?
brother was definitely just telling me to start thinking more of myself. He's like, you got to start thinking more of yourself, bro, because it's like you give a lot of people a credit, but you don't give enough. You don't give yourself enough.
Damn, I like that, bro. Damn.
Because I was just texting him that I'm like, yo, bro, just keep your head up.
Yeah.
Make sure that you keep grinding, bro. We gonna get through it. He was like, you always telling me this, but you gotta start listening to yourself.
Damn, but that's a nigga that love you, bro. You
I
can't
be
say,
saying the
listen.
same shit.
Yeah, that that's love, bro. When somebody sits you back and say, yo, I'm good, but nigga, you gotta make sure you're good too, bro. Cause that's not him just thinking for self. That's him thinking about the us, the we. So as we're wrapping up this interview, a lot of your fans, a lot of your supporters are gonna be tuning into this, trying to learn who you are. What's one last message you could tell the viewers that'll leave them to know who Diddo is?
I stand on everything that I try to do, and I try to make sure that I make a path for my son to see everything that I'm doing, and a light that I never thought I would see. Because growing up without a dad and being raised by a single mom, it was hard growing up. But now that I see myself in a different way, I got to make sure that I could put on a different image and make sure that I show y'all a better me.
Damn, I like that, man. And that's Diddo, mic'd up with Mbbwrld. If you like content
Bye,
like
guys.
this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're out. Peace.